Hey guys, it's Erica from Erica Marie Plans. Welcome back to my channel for part 2 of what's been going on in my life. This part is going to be from May all the way to, I want to say, the end of August. Kind of the end of August. I did not film any Plan With Me's during this time. I was really waiting and holding off to find my filming area to film all this, but it just never happened, and I just had the urge to plan all these weeks during my 6-month hiatus. So if you guys are interested in seeing kind of a life update and what I've been doing these past few months, keep on watching. But if you're not, I will see you tomorrow for a Plan With Me. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so this is for the week of May 24th through the 30th. This was my first official week being back. I had just gotten back on Saturday and was already starting work as a full-time position as being a site supervisor at a school on Monday. So there was no downtime at all, and I haven't had downtime since moving back. So May 24th, I don't know why I didn't mark this first, so sorry guys, but it was my cousin's birthday. They're 28, they're my age. They're only a couple months younger than me, so it was their birthday this day. But the first thing I did mark is that it was my first day back at the school. Actually, that's a lie. It was the first day back working with the company, but I had to go in with orientation, which is an 8-hour course for the 2 days, which I hate, and I never thought I'd have to go through it again. But it was a good refresher. So it was my first day back. I had orientation. I did have some morning coffee. My dad made some coffee. Orientation, I think I just wrote first day back because it was my first day back with the company, and they had some family time. This kit is from Cress Press. It's the peachy one. The underlays are actually peaches. You can kind of see them here, peaches with leaves. And then I made these little peach 15mm bottom washies and the header overlays too. So pretty cool. Okay, and then Tuesday the 25th, my dad made some more coffee. After orientation, I forgot this was only a 6-hour orientation, so I still had 2 hours I could work. So I went to go visit my center that I would be at. And I think I worked there for a little bit just to kind of get to know the kids and my teachers, which at that time I only had one teacher. And then we went to Paisanos, which I don't remember doing that. Maybe me and Gabby went? I'm trying to think. Who did I go to Paisanos with? Oh, okay. I went with my family. Duh, it says it right here. So during this week, I think actually weeks previous, one of my cousins, Elias, he comes out during the week to work in Sacramento. They're from the Monterey area, so he does work out in Sacramento. So they get an Airbnb during the weekdays, and it was just so fun hanging out with them. Now I don't have time, and now they actually work in the Vallejo area, which is kind of the Bay Area now, so we don't get to see them as much anymore. But that was so much fun. My cousins have never lived close to me, and they are my best friends. So they were having dinner at Paisanos, which is my favorite Italian restaurant in Midtown Sacramento. So we went there, had some family time, because I believe other family members were there as well, my Sacramento cousins that I actually don't hang out with. And then I went to Tops with Dean after. The next day, I wanted to mark that I was hydrating myself, because I don't drink a lot of water, but this day I started drinking a lot of water. I usually do when I'm back home, in Sacramento, because honestly, the water in Arizona sucks. Even the filtered water is disgusting. So whenever I'm home, I drink a ton of water. And now that I'm back in California, I can drink a bunch of water again. So I started hydrating myself again, organized my office because I had my own office now. I did have a meeting. I visited my kiddos at my old school I used to work at, and that was so much fun, and seeing some of the old families, the parents come. So that was really nice. And then I just washed my hair, and I FaceTimed Dean. Moving on to Thursday, Storage unit chaos. Yeah, it was a chaos. We were gonna get a storage unit. We said yes and no like 5 different times. Bought, like, had to reserve one, cancel it, reserve one, cancel it. Ended up not doing it because my dad was so kind to let us use his garage to put all of our stuff in, and it wasn't gonna cost us at all. So we ended up just canceling it. I had to get gas this day, did a Starbucks run, I got my new card. Yeah, I got my new card because I had that fraudulent charge, so I had to go do that. 40 minutes late. I don't know what that was for. Who was 40 minutes late? I know I was not 40 minutes late for something because I'm never late to anything. So I don't know what that 40 minutes late was for. Okay, I remember now. So one of the kids, well, it was actually a brother and sister, they got picked up 40 minutes late, which is crazy. We could not get a hold of the parents. We finally got a hold of like a family member that had lived in Oregon, so there was literally nothing that they could do. They couldn't come pick up the kids. So yeah, the dad ended up coming 40 minutes late. He was like, oh, I'm so sorry, my phone was dead. Let me just sign them out. And I'm like, what do you mean your phone was dead? You know your kids need to be picked up by 6. Like, we close at 6 and we couldn't get a hold of you. Like, I don't understand. You don't even work that far. Like, I could have walked over there to like yell at you to come get your kids. And if they are 60 minutes late, we have to call CPS. So he was lucky that he did not like wait 20 more minutes. I had to do a Target run because we were having a girls' night and making tacos, and I had to pick up a couple things, and that's why. So I was not 40 minutes late to this because I was late. Like, I had to work. So technically, I guess I was kind of late, but it was because of this whole situation. And then I had some wine because, that family. I'm glad they no longer attend my school. Friday, it was Friday. I had to call the UPAC to tell them, like, hey, you're not going to go to the storage unit anymore. Like, I need you to come here to my dad's house to drop everything off. So, and it was a big ordeal with them too, because we had to keep calling them, giving them new addresses to go to. And yeah, so then I had to email families. This was like, technically I met the families on this day, so this is like my 3rd day of work, and I'm already sending them an email that's not so nice. And it was nothing on me. It's just something that the companies did that was just not the greatest for like customer experience. I want to say guest experience, that's what we call it at Lulu, but it just wasn't the best, like, customer service essentially. And I was like, great, I have to send this email to them. This is my first interaction with the families, and I have to tell them, hey, I need you to pay a lot of money now. So it was not very fun. I got a lot of angry emails back, and like, who the heck are you? We had our UPAC delivered this day, so we finally got our stuff. Had PK sushi for dinner, had gelato. Me and Gabby went to PK sushi, had gelato, and then we went to Target together. Moving on into Saturday, I slept in, had some morning coffee and a little oil sesh, which I actually need right now because I'm feeling a little anxious right now. So I may have to do that in a second. Had some Happy Meal, voiceovers, design, laundry, and FaceTime Dean. And then this day, we finally unpacked. Our families met this day. Dean's dad and brother came over and met my dad. So that was eventful. It was so hot this day. I do actually have a so hot script I made, but I marked that I was just sweaty. Washed my hair because I felt disgusting after, even though I really didn't do much because I can't lift anything. Everything's so heavy. I did some printing and cutting. I FaceTimed, did a YouTube binge, and we had a pizza night at my dad's house. So that is for the first week, and then we're gonna go on into June. Oh my god, I already know. This is one of my favorite spreads. So good. Okay, this week was my sister's birthday and marked 10 years of graduating high school. So we were supposed to have our 10-year reunion this week, but it's actually pushed until next year because COVID it's still a thing. apparently. So yeah, we couldn't do it. Anyway, yeah, so this is for May 31st through June 6th. This kit is from SPC, and I think it's called We Did It, and I thought this was like a perfect kit because she made this for like graduating or to celebrate, and I was like, perfect, I'm doing 2 things that week anyway, so it ended up working out well. So Monday 31st was Memorial Day, so we didn't have school. Had some morning coffee, did some laundry and designing, went to Gabby's house and watched some Cruel Summer, and then Austin made us dinner, and then I went to Dean's house and watched Men in Black. June 1st, I opened. This day is my first day opening at the school by myself, and I kind of just had to figure it out. I mean, I knew like what to do because I've opened in the past, but these were new kids and new families, but figured it out, common sense. I also ran 3 miles this day. I did some summer prep to get ready for summer camp because summer camp was the following week. This was the last week of school. Just busy AF, was driving everywhere, had to drive to Walmart, had to drive back to the schools, like 2 different schools to like just get everything ready and go to Walmart to get our supplies. I also had to get Starbucks. I needed coffee, and then I just passed out when I got home. The next day was just another busy day of like summer prep essentially. I did go on another run. I went to Walmart again to get all of our supplies. And then after I went to Zocalo's with my cousins for dinner. We had a couple drinks there, and then I went to bed early. Next day was Thursday, which did mark 10 years. I had graduated 10 years ago on June 3rd. I think the only reason why I remember is because it was the day before Emily's birthday. But yeah, and then I had a meeting. We had a water balloon fight. This was also the last day of school. So I let the kids have like a little water balloon fight with the teachers. Did a coffee run, and then had some cuddles with Dean. And then on the 4th, that was Emily's birthday. I went to Starbucks. I did have a meeting this day with the teachers to get ready for summer. And then had some Chipotle, some family time. You can hear him walking upstairs. I did have some drinks because Emily did have a party and my uncle was there. And whenever family is there, we tend to drink a lot. I only had 2 drinks and I was like down. So I went to bed early, like 6 o'clock, and I was just so tired from the busy week. And then moving on into Saturday. Had our Pete's date with Gabby. Took a nap in between, and then we met back up and did some shopping at Lulu. I had to do a drop off at Tiffany's to get my ring cleaned and my necklace cleaned. And then we went to Yard House together, had a couple drinks, and I washed my hair when I got home. And then I don't know what was going on this day. I was feeling so sick this day. I was so nauseous, like I was just gagging like every 20 minutes, and it was like no smells or anything was like causing it. I was just gagging a lot. I also cleaned the house, did some laundry, and I just felt awful this day. But I was able to eat some filet mignon my dad made, but that was it. And then I went to bed early this day because I just felt sick. So yeah, so that is everything for May 31st through June 6th. And then this next week, this is just kind of like a summer chill spa relaxing spread. I don't know. This is from Crest Press. I did cut my paper, unfortunately. This is for June 7th through the 13th. Summer camp starts this week. So that is the first thing I marked here. First day of summer camp. FaceTime Dean. I felt sick this day. And it was different than the gagging thing, like being nauseous and stuff. I think it was just allergies. There's this certain oil, like a lot of tree oils, I just have really bad allergies to. I could never diffuse them, and my dad diffused one that day, or like the previous day, and I was just so congested and just felt sick. So I came home, had some chicken broth, like homemade chicken broth. My dad makes his own chicken broth with like, I don't know, chicken bones and all that. And then I just went to bed early. I had some iced coffee this day. I just felt awful And so I asked if I could leave early because I was sick and they were worried it was COVID. I'm like, guys, it's not COVID. It's fine. So I ended up going home. But I had the chills this day too. Had some tea. I just slept all day when I came home. And then after sleeping, I did feel a little better. My dad made some stir fry and I just FaceTimed Dean. The next day I did go back into work because I was still really congested, but like I just needed this day to rest. But I had some iced coffee, had some Panera, had some admin training, and then I did some laundry and went to bed early again this day because I wanted to make sure I was rested. On the 10th, I did clean my classroom a little bit because it was quite messy. Actually, technically it isn't my classroom. It was the other classroom, because we did go to a different school for summer camp. So, but it was my classroom during summer. No paycheck this day. I was supposed to get paid at the school, but I kind of had a feeling I wasn't going to get my direct deposit, because usually when it's your last like paycheck, they have to physically give it to you. But they didn't tell me that, but I kind of had a feeling that's what would have happened. So of course I didn't get my direct deposit, and I had to reach out to them. They're like, oh yeah, it's here. Like someone should have told you, and we mailed it to your address. And I was like, okay, well, they don't have my updated address. Like they're going to mail it to the wrong house, which they did. So I had to get all that situated. And then I had some coffee. I was just annoyed this day. I don't know why. Had some me time, and I had to email my store manager about the transfer because it was still in progress. And I'm like, hey, I'm home, I'm ready to work. Like, what's going on? So I had to get all that situated again. This day was also payday at the school. I had some more admin training. I had a Lululemon and doTERRA order this day. I went to McDonald's. I did go to McDonald's often, at least for me, during summer, because it was just so close and it was just quick because we only got 30-minute lunches and I'm used to an hour lunch. So yeah, had a girls' night this night. I think, oh yeah, girls' night was just me and Gabby. We DoorDashed some Jolene's wings and watched The Bachelorette, which we can't do anymore because I work every night and I can never hang out anymore. Moving on to Saturday the 12th. I slept in this day, had some morning coffee, played The Sims, had a nail appointment. When I got like my cool nails, I don't think I took a photo of them, but they were really cool. So me and Gabby did that together. We went to this new like huge nail salon. And then we went to 501 Noshri, which is another new restaurant that opened in like downtown Roseville area. And then we just had a late night. And then moving on to Sunday, just your typical like Sunday, did some laundry, wash hair, coffee, play Sims, watch the Giants game. Finally feeling healthy. So this whole week I just felt yucky. So I finally felt better, and then I watched 90210 this day. So that was everything from June 7th through the 13th. This is for Father's Day weekend. So this is June 14th through the 20th. This kit is from SPC, and it's the Star Wars theme one. I just thought this was a good kit to use, and I really wanted to use this kit. Did I use matte bronze? No, I didn't. I wanted to, but I think I used it for this week right here. And it's no longer in our shop, except in the luxe format, which I hate. But I did pick up 5 of them during Black Friday, so waiting for those to come in. But I just used regular gold for this. So again, Father's Day weekend. It's a crazy morning this day, apparently, just like most Mondays. Had some Pete's, got gas, did a Trader Joe's run. My dad barbecued this day. I had to do a Target run as well, and then we drank some beers together. This day, Dean and I also had a good talk. I can't breathe. I think I just couldn't catch my breath like right now. I don't know why I'm like so out of breath. I did a Lululemon order and I took a nap this day. Wednesdays were always water day or wheels day at work. So this was a water day. I personally do not like water days. It's just a lot of prep, and then the kids are just obviously all wet and you have to get them not wet to come inside. It's a pain, but it was water day. We worked late, had a date night fail. Oh my God. First we wanted to go get sushi, but they ended up being closed. Or no, they weren't doing any more dine-in. So I'm like, what the heck? why? So we ended up trying Yard House, and they were like, oh, it's gonna be like an hour wait. I'm like, what the hell? Like, it's a Wednesday night. Like, why is it so busy? And so we ended up just going to Eureka, which was okay, but their menu was short because of COVID, which sucked. So it was just whatever. I was so tired this day, so I marked that, and then I washed my hair when I got home. All right, moving on to Thursday. It was so hot. I forget how hot it gets here. It's just like Arizona. I washed my hair. I must have done like a YouTube binge or something this day. I forgot a little script here. I took a nap, and then I FaceTimed Dean. I was doing a lot of naps after work, but now I can't do that because I was back at Lulu. Friday, we had some cupcakes. Oh, because it was Lauren's birthday. I think it was Lauren's birthday. She's one of the teachers that it's a long story, but she's one of the teachers I hired for my center, but she's no longer with us because she has to go help another center, which I'm still a little bitter about, but can't change it. Took a nap this day, watched The Bachelorette, and had some Jolene's wings. I'm pretty sure I did it with Gabby. Pence was just super happy this day. I think Dean came over too to see him, so it just made him super happy. I had a late night, and then I had my Lululemon delivery this day. Okay, how far? We're 21 minutes into this. Okay, I need to move a little quicker. Saturday I slept in, had my morning coffee, and organized a bit. I also did some laundry and made a smoothie. I did watch a little bit of Twitch. I like watching Little Simsy. I love watching sim videos. So she was on Twitch this day, and I wasn't busy doing anything else, so I decided to watch her for a couple hours. I had my doTERRA order. Maybe I placed my order that day. My dad barbecued. I made my hair serum this day. I wanted to mark it because it has been a long time, and I love my hair serum. I already refilled it 3 different times, but it's just essentially like witch hazel, distilled water, and a bunch of different oils that do help with hair growth and all that. And I've noticed a significant difference, and my hair just feels so much nicer. And then I FaceTimed Dean. And then on Father's Day, I didn't mark it as Father's Day, but this was my first day back at Lulu at the store, and I was working on the floor, which was not something I was used to. I usually don't work on the floor. I'm usually in the back, but they had me work on the floor for my first day, and I think I was in fits. So that was really fun. And then I went to Nordy's Cafe. I love going to Nordstrom Cafe when I'm working. After I think my dad picked up sushi for dinner, and I had an Amazon delivery this day. So that was that week. And then this week, this kit is actually from Marry Me Belle. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. So it's in hollow. And these, I believe I made these. I did. All these overlays. Not all of them, sorry. All the palm trees, I did make that one myself, and this one myself. But yeah, I love how everything turned out. This is for June 21st through the 24th. Just kidding, June 21st through the 27th. Had a YouTube binge. I think like my main thing was that I had a lot of cousin time apparently. But anyway, moving back to the day by day. Monday, YouTube binge, had some Chick-fil-A, cuddle time. We watched some 24, and then Dean fixes computer. Okay, maybe he fixed my computer. Oh yeah, he was fixing my computer because my computer was slow, so he just was able to like get some stuff off of it. Okay, Tuesday, had McDonald's. What is that, number 2 now? Second time I had McDonald's this summer. Laundry, I was tired AF. Then I FaceTimed Dean, and I made my Apple appointment because my watch was not working. And that was awful. Wednesday, I had an appointment. I think they called me, so it was like a phone appointment. Oh, I could not sync up my watch to my phone, so it just wasn't working, and it wouldn't update because it wouldn't sync, but it had to be updated to sync, and then it had to be synced to update. So it was essentially broken. I couldn't do anything, and they couldn't figure it out either. So yeah, it was a very frustrating, pointless appointment. Since I was up super early, because I think I made my appointment at 5 a.m. in the morning, I went to Starbucks. I had to pick up Emily probably from work. And then, wait, did I pick her up? I did. I picked her up and then I took her with me to drive to Sac to meet up my cousins. I'm pretty sure she came with us. I could be lying. We went to Iron Horse, the worst customer service I've had at Iron Horse ever. They were so bad, and I know it was because they were so busy, but it was really bad. I had to go up to the hostess twice to like get someone's attention, like, hey, who's gonna give us our food? And then there was a freaking hair in my food, so they had to make my plate all over. It was a big ordeal. Then we came back to their Airbnb and watched iCarly, like the new one, and then I came home, did some laundry, and washed my hair. Moving on to Thursday, it was my brother's birthday this day. I also sliced my finger at work that day. It was really deep and pretty bad. I was in a lot of pain and it would not stop bleeding. I was cleaning a can. We get like those big peach cans and I just sliced it right on there. Went to Panera for some coffee. I was really annoyed and we watched Law & Order. Moving on to Friday, it was a super hot day. Got some Happy Meal, went to Don Quixote's for dinner or for lunch. I had to do a post office run. Had to pick up Emily again from West Elm. I washed my hair and did a doTERRA order. Saturday, had some morning coffee. It was a long day. I must have been working like a long shift at Lulu. Had some Jamba Juice. Went to In-N-Out. Giants were the first team to 50 games. Oh, I miss baseball. And then I was just super bloated this day. And then on Sunday, I did some designing and I uploaded a video. I had an oil session, Cheesecake Factory for dinner. I think I was at Dean's house. And then washed my hair and had some cuddle time. So yeah, so that was June 21st through the 27th. And then we're getting into July. Okay, so it looks like I have yet to make my scripts for this week. I think I must have skipped that week because everything else has scripts and is completed. I'm just looking through to make sure. And then my planner gets a little effed up. There was a huge misprint in these inserts that I'm kind of freaking pissed about. And there's nothing I can really do now because we're in December. And I'm not going to be like, hey, Maggie, like, these are kind of messed up. So I had to do a lot of figuring out and making copies. But yeah, so I kind of just want to end it here because, well, I don't have my scripts. I don't know what happened. So I need to make my scripts. So this video is going to be cut a little short. It's probably still pretty long. I haven't looked at the time. This is probably going to be 3 parts. So part 3 will be in a couple days because I did promise a plan with me after this. I will do a plan with me and then I'll post part 3 later. But I hope you guys enjoyed part 2. Like, I'm sorry, it's like so abrupt. But yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing part 3, just turn on those bell notifications so you can be notified when it is posted. If you guys like this video, part 2, make sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well so you guys can see all the new videos I post. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate every single one of you that do watch my videos. Follow me on Instagram. It's Erica Marie Plans. I really don't post much on there, but you can also, I didn't mention this in my first video, but you can follow my store, my sticker shop Instagram, which is planwithme.stickers. I wanted it to be Plan With Me Stickers because that's what my shop name is, but it was taken. So it's just planwithme.stickers. I will have it linked down below too. But other than that, I will see you guys in my next video. All right.